Okay, so my eyes are already primed, and I'm going to go in with that Morphe single in the shade Birthday Suit, which is just a very cool tone, neutral, nude shade. But again, like it's not really, I don't know, it's kind of an interesting color. I'm really glad I picked it up a while back because it's a really great transition color for a more cool toned look. So I will just be packing that into my crease and blending it out with this fluffy blending brush. Okay, so now I'm dipping into that soft brown color with a more tapered blending brush, and I'll be putting that directly into my crease, slightly below where I put that birthday suit color. And I'm doing this just to warm up the eye look a little bit. I don't want it to be too cool tone, just because I'm not doing like a straight up silver or like blue. So again, I'm just doing this to warm up the look a little bit and to also have this color serve as another transition shade. And then here I will just be taking that first blending brush that we used, and we'll blend the two colors together just so there aren't any harsh lines. And then after I do that, I will be going in and just applying this with my finger, that taupey brown color. I find that with Morphe shadows, the shimmery ones that is, they apply best with the finger, or if you do use a brush, to use glitter glue with it. And so I will just be packing this color on with my finger, going in with a few layers. And now on a smaller blending brush, I'm taking that cooler, darker brown color, and I will be packing that on the outer portion of my lid and going slightly into the crease just to deepen this look up a little bit. So now I'm just taking that fluffy brush and I'm blending out all the shades in my crease just to make sure can't talk today, that there aren't any harsh lines. And then after I do that, I'm going to take the lightest white shade in the palette, and on a flat shader brush, I'm going to apply that into the inner corners of my eye, just so that there's a little bit more brightness to the look and isn't as dark. Then after I do that, I will show you a little close-up of the eyes before we finish the rest of the face. So to prime, I'm going to go in with the SheaMoisture mattifying primer, and I will just be applying that everywhere on my face just as a nice tacky base for the foundation. And then for my problem areas, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Perfecting Base Primer and just be putting that in the areas where I have really large pores. Just because I find that this is a really great pore filler. I think I spoke about this in one of my other videos, but it really does work as a great pore filler, and it's pretty affordable. Like I think I got this one for about $12.99 at Ulta versus like something like the Professional where I think it's more around 30. So if you're interested in a pore filling primer, I would really suggest you picking up this one before you go and splurge on the Professional. Alright, so now I'm going in with the Rimmel Lasting foundation, and again, I think I again spoke about this in another video, but this it really is a great foundation if you have oily skin. It's a nice medium coverage, so it's not too full or too light. It's you know, right there in the middle. So I like wearing it on a daily basis, and I can get probably about a good 8 hour wear out of it before I start getting really oily. So that's probably what I like the most about it, and it's a really, really great color for me. Okay, so now I'm going in with the Physicians Formula Insta-Ready Concealer, and I just like it. I would probably give it about 3 out of 5 stars. I was trying it again just to really finalize my feelings about it, and it's okay, but not like as good as the Tarte Shape Tape or even the Urban Decay Naked Skin, but I am going to keep it, and I will use the rest of it just because I am keeping it. So it's a good concealer, just not my favorite. So I did go ahead and set my under eyes in the areas that I put the concealer with the Coty Airspun powder, but now I'm going in with the NYX Stay Matte powder, and I will just be setting the rest of my face with it using the Wet n Wild Kabuki brush. And now going in with a new favorite of mine, which is the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder in the light to fair skin shade. And I will just be applying this all over my face in the usual areas. So my forehead, my cheeks, which I basically use this also as a contour just because it isn't too bronzy, and also because it's matte. And then I'll also be running it a little bit on my neck. Okay, so now going in with this blush by Tarte, which was in the birthday little gift that you get from Sephora, and I will just be applying this on the cheeks using a stippling brush. Okay, so now I'm going in with the Makeup Revolution Baked Highlight in the shade Goddess of Love, which is a really pretty pinky highlight. And I will just be applying it on the tops of my cheeks and then also down my nose. It's not a super intense highlight. I think it's just right there in the middle where it's appropriate for like every day, but you could also really build it up to make it super intense if you wanted to. So I think this is a highlight that a lot of people like. So now I'm just baking the sides of my cheeks, and then I'm going to go off camera to do my eyebrows and eyes, and then I'll be back to finish up the rest of the look. Alright, so now I'm going in with my three favorite mascaras, starting off with the Maybelline The Falsies Flared Mascara, and I will just be putting on one coat of this on my top lashes. And then after I do that, I'm going to put on the L'Oreal Carbon Black Mascara just to really make my lashes thick and really voluminous. Because really with just the Maybelline mascara, it will kind of just make them look long and wispy, but the L'Oreal one will make them really thick and bold. And now I'm just going in with the Julep Length Matters mascara, and this is so perfect for your bottom lashes just because the bristles are very, very short, and so it won't really clump up, and it just separates your bottom lashes really, really nicely. So I highly suggest getting this one if you're having a hard time finding a mascara that's good for your bottom lashes. So I went ahead and applied the Wet n Wild liquid lipstick in the shade Rebel Rose, but it was out of frame, so I didn't keep it in there. So I'm just going to set my face using the Physicians Formula setting spray, and then after I do that, my look is complete. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.